Every day you walk through your property, you follow the same path. You look at the same spaces, you pass the same people. And without realizing it, you stop really seeing it. Leadership is often judged by what happens after something goes wrong. But in reality, some of the strongest leadership becomes visible before the guest ever feels the problem. It shows up when a supervisor notices a likely issue early, when they prepare the team, when they spot the weak point in the process, when they take action while there is still time to make a difference. That is what anticipation really is. It is not guesswork. It is not overthinking. It is not trying to predict every possible detail. It is operational awareness. It is noticing what usually creates friction. It is understanding where the guest may feel uncertainty. It is recognizing what the team may need before the pressure becomes visible. And when a supervisor leads that way, trust increases. The team feels supported. The operation feels steadier. And the guest experiences fewer moments of confusion, delay, or disappointment. That is why anticipation is such an important leadership habit. It is awareness applied early enough to protect the experience before the damage is done. The more familiar something becomes, the less attention you give it. Things that once stood out start to fade into the background, not because they improved, but because you adjusted to them. Guests don't have your experience. They're walking in fresh. They notice what's unclear, what feels slow, what doesn't quite make sense. What you stop seeing, they feel immediately. Strong leaders do something simple. They walk their own property, as if it's their first time. Not as a supervisor, not as someone checking tasks, but as a guest trying to understand the experience. Pay attention to small signals. Where would you hesitate? Where would you look for help? Where would you feel unsure, even for just a second? Those are leadership moments. The instinct is to jump in and fix things. But first, just observe. Because if you fix too quickly, you miss understanding the real issue. Seeing clearly always comes before improving. Leadership starts with perspective. If you can see your property the way your guests do, you'll lead it differently.